town.
Oh, you're right.
No,
we did get it.
you
We're
guys
going to see the chief.
You guys have made it into town. However, you saw that the town was essentially not stacked, but busy enough where no one was really being idle. Everyone was doing something, going somewhere. There were a great many of buildings, and one of you was able to pull someone aside to try and get information on what was where and who. And I believe was Leah, who was trying with her newly I don't know, would be taught or learned native that she's been trying to get for. Trying to ask one of the locals who was running past everything was or where the chief was, and they gave a quick, in their own kind of quick direction on where things were on what side of town before they essentially took off again. Pointing up to the north, talking about informations and magics, pointing down to the south town, talking about supplies and weapons, armory, then pointing toward the east. East of town is where they spoke of rest and drink. Before they immediately started going, really point out specifically where you were supposed to go, just in what general direction, and you guys as a group decided to split the party, but stay together.
What are you talking about? We didn't split the party.
That's what I said. You guys decided not to split the party. That's why all of you decided to go up the north part of town to try to get some information. And that's where one of you, who was contacted the night before by an old acquaintance, would likely call him a friend, that they were going to be in town and they could definitely use return on the favor that they had given them before. But Kaylin didn't mention this to anyone.
I don't think so.
So yeah, you guys made your way up town. You found what would be like the start of a wizard's tower / library. Inside, you saw speaking. You're not entirely sure if it was the reception librarian, whoever they were. Less giving the air of a caster for those who are familiar enough with them. There's no visible armor, just it's a normal, very fine attire, but also projecting the presence of power and authority in the modicum that they do. We're actually answering questions to two individuals, one holding a massive tome the size of their own torso, flipping a page slowly, while another wearing a cloak and having a small, also hooded creature on their shoulder, speaking of permissions, information, and that their other allies will likely be joining them here soon. That's when we did reveal who they were. I think most of you recognized them as former acquaintances that you did a job together with. Number one as being Mr. Purple, one being Mr. Green, one being Mr. Blue. That, I believe, is where we left off.
Yes.
Alrighty then, and that is where we find ourselves again. Not sure if anyone, whoever's on the map.
Should probably get to that. Let's see.
So yeah, is there a reunion here that I didn't hear about? Fancy seeing you. She was about to say 2, but she changes to 3 here.
And you see it's Mr. Green and Blue, who are the ones who are looking at you, going like, "I'll be." Depends. Did you actually get the call, or is this just a little old incident?
Not having gotten any call and not being informed of the events of last night from Kalen, Leah will look to the only other member of the party currently that knew everything that was going on back then. She's going to look to Kalen like.
Yeah, I think Kaylin will actually look a little excited and look towards the three of them. Did you also get called here from Mr. Red?
Kalen, did you get a message from Mr. Red?
What?
Oh, well, yeah, he came to me and told me to come here and meet him here. And I mean, I figured we were already on our way here, so it wouldn't be any harm to meet him again here.
Did you want to tell us about that maybe next time? Just
Well, I figured you would also. Did he not tell you?
I did not get any messages from Mr. Red, I believe. Is that correct? Is that a factually true statement? No secret messages?
That, to the best of your knowledge, is a factually true statement.
I've got like 5 voicemails on a phone I don't know I have.
It's like somewhere in that bag is like a small kind of messaging stone that you just never knew about.
I turned this thing inside out.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that.
No, I didn't hear anything. So, Galen, you wanna share any more details?
Well, I don't know much to begin with. He just said to meet him here.
And here we are.
Yeah, and here you guys are too. So did you guys also get told to come here from Mr. Red?
I did not receive anything.
But I think she's asking Mr. Green, Mr. Blue that we should also fill a shooting and shade in.
Yeah.
Well, he did say
So
I could
I
bring
guess
my new
you
friends,
guys-
so I'm assuming he'd also want to meet
Oh.
Shade and Nashoni as well, and Noodle. So we'll probably have to come up with nicknames for them too.
Shade kind of just comes in. Hola, hello. New to the party here. Who's Mr. Red?
Leah also face palms when Kaylin just shares everybody's names, and then says, "Oh yeah, we should probably think of nicknames for them too." She full on face palms. Somebody was about to say something. I didn't catch you though.
Oh no, go ahead.
But Mr. Red is the person that originally hired us for a job. That was how I met Leia. And then afterwards we kind of just stuck around together. But it's also where I met Mr. Purple and Mr. Blue and Mr. Green. I'm just going to point to everyone. But they kind of split off after that job was done. But I think we're...
There were a few others. Have you heard anything? Is it the entire band, or is it just the folks here? Or do we know?
Well, it's not just us, but not sure. If you didn't get the invite, I'm not entirely sure. Put it this way, it should be most of us, but I don't know if they've already made it into town. Supposedly here's where we were going to meet up, but I mean, they might have stopped at the inn. They might have been at the shops.
Who knows?
Anybody's
Well,
head.
knowing him, he has an ear to the ground about these sort of things. So I suppose we'll see who he wants in his circle this time. We have other business to attend to, which is why we're here, though. So, do either of you happen to know where we can find the chief of this town?
He gets around pretty often. I don't know, with the war kind of hyping up and the supply lines that he's currently trying to maintain, and afraid he's trying to bolster with the other two settlements after the whole thing with the Hickman kind of went tits up.
Definitely did.
So it was some awkward occurrences when that news came down, and a few of their merchants were here.
I can imagine how that'd be fairly troublesome.
Yeah, but work itself out. Things are going to be probably going to be all right. Looking for the chieftain now. Call, because odds are he might come here to check in on things in a while, but if you need him immediately, yeah, it's 50-50. Well, no, it'd be even less than that, because might be at the pub or at the inn, because he does take meetings with people there when it's something a bit more public, when he's doing those kind of things, just to make himself seen. If he's doing something private, it'll be in his own little place. There's a big house down south to the east.
Southeast?
Yeah. So, and he pulls out a map, which is basically the one you can see here.
Yeah.
Essentially lets you know. So,
Well,
we're here.
Probably going to be here a few days at least. I'd say maybe we go and get some rooms, kind of looking to the others of our group.
The inn's probably your best bet, unless you want to camp outside. And there's also the shop. This area down here. It's all essentially shops, blacksmiths, armorers and whatnot, traders. Down here at the very bottom, that's his, that's the closest thing this place has to a hall, I guess.
Alright.
Everything else is just people's homes. And this place here, that's basically just it's a library, yeah, built on top of a old temple that kind of goes underground. Oh, that's interesting. And he kind of gives back a sideways glance to the woman he was talking to. Not entirely sure what you would call her, receptionist. The one running this place for now, but she just seems to be just happily reading her own little book, waiting for you guys to either ask something or go on.
Can I perhaps roll an insight or perception check to see if she's looking to look busy, but or look occupied, but is actually listening in?
Sure.
Which one?
Your choice for this one. So, you're only listening in, so this would be perception.
That'll be perception. 19. 10 plus 9.
It's difficult to tell. This person seems to be well composed. They seem to be minding their own business, but you're experienced enough to know that people who are good at this, just pretending to be part of the background while they're listening in fully, not exactly trying to hide this conversation. So even if she wasn't trying to, just her proximity alone would probably, if she wanted to, could probably listen in pretty easily. But so far, she hasn't made any sudden movements or doesn't seem to be jotting down notes or anything too obvious about her listening in on you guys. But yeah,
Alright.
you never know.
Sorry, I
Okay.
accidentally moved one of the tokens and covered her up, so I shuffled them around so that she's visible again.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, even if she is listening in, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's spying on us, but it also could just mean that she's curious about what we're doing. What do you guys think?
So, just to review, we're trying to get access to one of the keys from one of the chieftains. Is that ultimately what we're doing here?
You're here. Try and ask the chieftain for his fragment of the map that will lead you to one of the keys.
Right.
The map
Okay.
you're after doesn't necessarily need to the exact key, but it leads to the first grave of the first High King, and that's where one of the keys is supposedly buried.
Right. Sorry, I didn't want to ask the stupid question. Look stupid, but I just wanted to be sure
No,
we
it's
were on the
fine.
same page.
Yeah. Ask
No,
ask where it's better to clarify. Always better to clarify.
Yeah.
It's
And
the. Oh, yeah.
Is this also the direction that guy had originally pointed to for information?
Yes, you guys are here in the place that'd be for information, and also says to do with magic.
Mm.
So this place, by the desk where they were also just a moment ago reading through some books and asking this woman about. Well, you weren't sure. You didn't catch that part of the conversation. But yes, you believe this is the area.
Okay. For the most part, have these guys look like they've stopped talking about this Mr. Red?
The only one who's really talked would be the young man with the that you can now see the straight up little green.
Okay.
Yeah, the straight up green demon on his shoulder in a suit, and not like an actual like a suit. Anyone here, you recognize this as a full 3-piece like vest pinstripe. He's missing the overcoat or the blazer, as it were. Got everything else.
Leprechauns. You don't see those every day.
Do you actually call him a leprechaun?
No. Because he's
stars, mate.
trying to get some information, which he
From
kind
them
of.
or
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll just are you going to ask them? Or are you asking the person? Which one? Which of them? The person on the desk, or one of the two guys, or are you asking the demon? Who's getting?
It's kind of an open question, because he doesn't keep it a secret, and he does take out the wanted poster, kind of show everyone, and it does say that he's hunting this person down. I was wondering if you guys had any leads, because this is the direction he last knew he was going.
Roll something real quick,
Okay.
and not the Kimmy die. Die. Okay.
If just to remind you all, that's originally why Shade is here.
Yes. Actually, disconnected.
Okay, so after that question, Mr. Purple doesn't even look up from the book he's been reading or anything. You get the adventure. He's basically just ignoring you. Mr. Green and Mr. Blue, though, do have some interesting reactions. As you can see that Mr. Green looks, and there's a look of confusion, and there's also look like he's trying to remember something, but it's just slipping his mind. It looks like he wants to say something, but he just can't. Just not coming to him like he's, I think, maybe, no. Mr. Blue just starts laughing and
So
pointing at you and just laughing.
He will kind of turn his head slowly to him and just, well, don't be shy now. Share with the group.
He proceeds to fall off Mr. Green's shoulder.
Mr. Blue is on Mr. Green's shoulder?
Yeah. Big guy, Mr. Green. Small guy, Mr. Blue.
Isn't the demon Mr. Green and Mr. Blue the guy in blue?
Mr. Blue. Nope, they swapped. They were.
That's right. I forgot that they swapped.
Yeah, specific. And you were, remember, this question was also asked by, I think, one of you and them when they were assigned. When Mr. Red gave them their names. Like, yeah, but who's going to expect the green guy to be Mr.
It's like an Iceland Greenland situation. That's right.
But yeah, he goes there. He falls. He makes a weird splat sound when he lands because he doesn't break his fall at all, and he was up a good 5.5 feet. If you could imagine Lucy from trying to remember the name was not Neverland, Wonderland. No, damn it! I was watching it on Netflix a little bit ago.
Narnia?
Dreamland? No.
Fairy Tale?
No. Think Princess Bean, Elfo, and Lucy.
Hmm.
Can't remember what their name of the actual show is called though. But it was essentially think of that. Just small. There it is. Thank you.
Disenchanted or Disenchantment. I forget which one it is. They're both.
It's one of those two. And now imagine the when he falls and he just kind of splats before he just reforms. But yeah, no, it does finally pull himself together and just say, "No. Good luck though. Good luck though." And he looks like he's straight up just climbing like a tree or a ladder as he's crawling back up to do Mr. Green's like leg or so, and back up to his shoulder.
Can he tell if he's lying or not?
Insight check, yeah. Go ahead.
One second here. Well, before adding anything into that, my base roll is 15.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm my D&D Beyond is taking forever to load.
No problem, no problem. So even with that, regardless of what you had, unless you have like a minus, yeah, you can tell he's not. He's definitely hiding something. Not exactly well hidden. He's not blatantly trying to like keep a straight face. Clearly recognized, saw that, and just started laughing, specifically at you, pointing his whole finger before he fell off the shoulder. But it's odd because there's no real malicious or anything deceitful. Just he seems to know what's going on, but just not seeming like he's going to participate in this.
Yeah, I can't remember. Is he back on top of the guy's shoulder?
He is.
Okay.
He is. He's actually he's not like on the shoulder like a parrot, more like clinging to the back, coming up over his shoulder. Kind of like how he is on the picture.
He will quickly, instead of drawing, it'll look almost like he's drawing him, but instead he takes the lasso off of himself and quickly does a dimensional tether on the little one. Just means that he lassos him and he can't move more than 30 feet away or disappear, like teleport.
Okay, you've got him lassoed, and it's an odd thing because the lasso was big, and then it goes around and it just like almost like a leash at this point.
And then he very forcibly pulls him so that he's a lot closer.
Quick strength check.
Okay. Ooh, strength. This should be good. That is an 18.
And with that, he is essentially yanked off the guy's shoulder again. He's oddly not actually trying to fight back. You saw the resistance was actually coming from Mr. Green, not Mr. Blue. As he, in that flash of light as you're pulling him towards you, his outfit is slightly morphed, and he's now in an almost mini suit of what you were wearing. Still with his own style, but now he has an overcoat over it and a small demonic cowboy hat. He's essentially riding that pole over to you with a big ass, that same toothy smile. As you do pull him closer, and he does in fact land on your hand.
And he is just going to get him, like squeeze him, maybe heat up his hand a bit and just say me, look, criatura de mierda, I have been looking for them through literal dimensions and universes. I don't have time for yes, okay? Tell me where he is, or I'm going to feed you to my horse. And he's trying to intimidate him.
All right, roll intimidation.
Jesus. 19 plus 5.
Good.
That's damn good.
Almost as good as it could have been. Almost as good as it possibly could have been.
I mean, he is a flaming walking skeleton, so it makes sense.
Pretty intimidating.
Like, he has him close enough that he can see into his skull holes, and he notices they're not empty. There's something in there. Just don't want to find out.
Trying to do a penance stare or something? But that's copyrighted.
I don't have that yet. I don't think I'd want that for him. He wouldn't get as much satisfaction.
And he looks at it, and he does actually see it. And you do see a flicker of something like surprise.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fear, but there's almost respect. He's about to open his mouth, and as soon as he does, a dagger just juts out from the other side, and he then just slowly disintegrates.
Whoa.
And you just
you
see... Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead and do it first, and I'll reveal what.
I was just gonna say he just starts cussing in Spanish or some language that you guys can't quite tell. Just grabs his hat, throws it on the ground. He doesn't know if he killed him or if that's just what he does, but he is definitely frustrated, like, fuck, every time. But yeah, that's it.
And that's when you notice Mr. Green was hand stretched out like he was going to try and intervene in this somehow, but you see that his hand stretched out to you, his head is slightly turning over to Mr. Purple. And that's when you can see this strange, because the blade that hit him when he went poof wasn't physical. It was glowing, ethereal, hit him right through the back of the head, out through the mouth. You saw that, but it didn't look like it left a wound.
And he knows it came from Mr. Purple?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious it came from Mr. Purple from the ankle, because when you grabbed him, you were about to do like the whole triangle, like Bart Simpson kind of thing, where you're like hands on fire, doing the whole you're gonna fuck. Or you, because from your positioning, the one directly in front of you would be Mr.
All right. And at
this
this
guy.
time,
This guy.
this time he does. Actually, it's surprising because it's not. He pulls out his gun, but not with his hands. It's almost like he telepathically pulls out his gun, and it's just kind of floating in the air, just pointing at the Purple. And he's just kind of like staring him down, like, why the fuck did you do that?
Thank you. And you saw that he literally only looked up to throw that before he went back to hide the thing. And he doesn't say anything until you see that Mr. Green does in fact come back. After you see Mr. Blue is essentially trying to gather up energy. You think for a spell before it essentially starts coalescing back, and Mr. Blue doesn't slowly kind of crawl out this little gathering of energy in his hand. Slowly, almost translucent at first, you essentially figure out he's being resummoned. Was killed, sent somewhere, and now he's being resummoned again. You starting to get the fact this guy is essentially a devil. Small one. And upon death, they do kind of hop back to their own place of their home dimension to be essentially brought back. But as a hunter, like Tudamotos, you're aware that to kill certain things, it has to be done in certain places, usually their home dimension or wherever their place that's keeping them alive is, place of power or whatnot.
Okay. Well, he is frustrated. He's frustrated enough that you can hear his teeth grind loudly. It almost sounds like he's gonna break something. But yeah, he's very frustrated. However, he is smart enough to know that killing this man is not gonna get him answers. With he takes the gun, puts it back in his holster, and just. We see you later.
Gotta roll something. Hold on. I forgot how I designed them. He tosses you a playing card.
Okay. You'll shit.
And now I gotta roll a quick d10 to see. Yeah, it's got a 9 on it. It says, when it gets down to 1, that's when it's your turn. Good luck.
Does he recognize not the card, but the delivery system for this ticket?
Not the ticket itself, but you understand what he just used to summon this towards you. This is essentially someone's way of... It's a countdown. It means when this does get to 1, this will either bring him to you or you to him, and whatever you're going to do that happens, you'll be ready.
Ominous, as always.
You get the feeling that this was essentially a challenge, and it's been accepted. And it's not even you didn't see him have any actual malicious intent or anger or anything. Just an honest. Let's see if you can do it. Here's your ticket. Here's your turn.
You'll he'll just nod and just, and like you see him like twist his head, like just kind of like pop his neck bones and just, okay.
Now, as that happened, Mr. Green has finished summoning back Mr. Blue, and you can physically see him like he's got a piercing headache. There's no damage on him; he's completely fine as he was, but he's just been giving stink eyes when he's not trying to like claw out his own head. Like just, it just looks like a massive headache. It's like. But all you see Mr. Purple say is, got you out of the jam. Favor counts. Or even.
He just kind of, he like I said, he's still frustrated, but a little less so now. He'll just start wrapping up his lasso. And then just...
But do you see Mr. Blue just kind of still hurt, but he still kind of like jumps off Mr. Green's shoulder, pitters over to you almost a bit before he does get to you again. So like, okay, before we were interrupted, I can ask. I'll give you this.
Okay.
In here. He ain't on this side right now. And he likes to pop in and out, but... And this is just a rumor. Supposedly, we got somebody to peek into the event. So when something big goes down at the heart of the island, supposedly he's either going to be there, not like where the action is, but he's going to be watching. Do with that what you will.
And I think Shade and I will give you a gift / warning. And he kind of puts his hands like on the table to like take a dramatic stance and just, this man is dangerous enough to eradicate your existence. And any deals you have with him, Senor, they're gonna go bad. I can guarantee it.
And you see them, and even though this thing does have the appearance of like this tiny little impish creature in a suit, almost looks like it's there for comedy's sake. He does meet your eyes, and in that split second, you're not face to face with a tiny imp. You're facing something else, something older. Like you recognize, like how you're being stared at, not by the thing in front of you, but by something else that's watching through it. And you can almost feel not the same one that gave you your purpose to begin with, but something else, something similar. And there's just a whisper in the back of your mind, like, you don't know the half of what he's done, will do. But I'm happy to see someone's trying to hold him accountable. And then you're back.
And I think this is where he won't leave, but he'll just kind of withdraw, like tips his hat, withdraws to the back of the group. Because he was going to ask another question, but he kind of doesn't want to do it in front of this team, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, these guys are still straight up strangers to you.
Oh no, in front of like Kaylin, Leah, or Nishoni.
No, yeah, that's it. I mean, like,
What is it? Yeah.
like two strangers. Like this team is still just strangers to you. They've hired you for a job. It's been it's been only a few days.
Okay, just making sure.
So,
You know,
yeah. I mean, if you're willing to spill your secrets, I'm not going to say no. That's totally up to you.
Oh
Sure.
no! Because the thing he's gonna ask for is a magic thing that they should not have. So
Shouldn't have and or know about.
yes, there is a natural order. He doesn't want to disturb it.
Yeah. Put it to you this way. We'll let you know, look, Colt is real, but making the bullets is such a bitch. Like, turning a 9th level power word kill into a bullet is so time consuming.
In most cases, a regular bullet will kill people just as easily.
Kills most, but when you're dealing with something big and scary, that's when you gotta pop a couple rounds into it. And especially when you can beef up the bullet with rituals, it just means they die. Only a couple things are immune to that, though, and they're usually harder to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. Small side note, that is one of my favorite homebrew items we had once. That was literally the quest in order to kill something. I had to make the weapon to do it, so we designed it after the cult from Supernatural.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, one of his is kind of like that, but not really.
Like, literally a gun made to just end everything that it killed, and there's only like a few things that are like
Can't kill.
idle like entities that this isn't gonna work on.
Mm.
Like, okay, this is allowed to be made, and you're getting 3 shots, and 3 fucking shots only, to end this specific threat.
Make them count.
Like, make them count, and I swear to God, if you pull this on one of the gods, I will not be held responsible for how they, like, destroy you. Because this thing can hurt them. Not gonna straight up kill them, but it can hurt them, and just a little weakness is all someone else needs to do any kind of fuckery. As history has shown, whenever a god is severely weakened, that's like their most vulnerable. Anything can happen. They get bound, they get their power stolen, they start transforming into something else.
Yeah,
Anyway.
look at the sand.
But yeah,
Well,
for that, the other
Yeah.
guys go back to there. There's a weird little tension now between Mr. and Purple, but that's about it. How about everyone else? What is everyone else doing? In a library, place of knowledge, magic. There's a receptionist who's taken everything that's just happened in
Bullshit.
surprising stride.
Well, I suppose it'd be good to go see if we can find the chief at the tavern, like, or the inn.
And we're told there's a tavern/inn. There's also the marketplace that's got some local shops, smiths, the armor, the blacksmith, and whatnot.
He also may
Different
just
parts
be
of the
in
village,
his house, for all we know.
He might just be at his house, or he might be on his way here. Who knows? That's the thing. Chief is not. No one in this village is idle. So you gotta just either wait for him to get to the spot where you're at, or track him down.
Real quick, sorry. Sorry. Is this a library where you can check stuff out, or is this a library where everything needs to stay in the building for the most part?
Are you talking to the receptionist, or are you just asking this question in general?
Sure, I'll ask the receptionist. Something I wouldn't mind learning a bit more about. Can I check a book out? What's the policy around that? Though I suppose that maybe should help translating. She kind of says that last part under her breath, but she will just ask. She can check books out.
Well, actually, I don't think anyone's actually asked her name, so the just does very in her
She got a name tag?
history woman. She does not. But she does approach the group and just lets everyone know. Books of this level are free to peruse. Information certain level are also free to peruse. Anything else? You may need special permission, and or someone else may have taken it. Can check out books. However, there is few restrictions and a few, we say, safeguards on their return.
Alright.
You can pay in either gold or blood.
Blood. Blood. Always
Blood
blood.
indeed.
Bullshit.
Well, it's call it a friendly reminder that the book needs to be returned when it needs to be returned, and that reminder will become more. She's looking like
pressing.
the way to figure this nicely. Pressing, more demanding as time grows. Yes, be allowed it. And with certain books, this payment of blood is required. With others, just a simple payment of coin. It is returned to you upon the book's return.
Oh, past them. Alright.
Indeed, just to ensure that the book is returned probably intact, unharmed, and in the same condition.
Do you by chance have any also are there books in your collection that have been translated to I'm gonna say common because that's what we are typically using, but it's like, saying common for the language of the natives. It's like, I mean, that is their common.
Many of our books have been translated. Others are written in that specific language, while a great deal are also written in their own, and translation has not yet been acquired. That is one of the jobs that we offer here for those looking to make a bit of extra coin, transferring books from one language to another. Though that can be rather time-consuming, the pay is all right. It's something you're going to use to get rich, but it's an easy way to make money, pass the time, and practice your own language.
Fair enough.
Noodle. No one's asked about the writing massive plant next to Helen, right? No. It's just like, yeah, that's
I didn't ask about
With
the flaming
the
skull.
demon on the shoulder, the flaming skull that's next to it that seemed a bit more impressive with its interestingly, logic-defying weapons. But no one, not the pale-looking elf man or the dressed librarian or the young man with the devil on it.
Okay.
Alright, so anything else anyone else want to ask of the librarian, or are you deciding on what to stay or go to hopefully catch the chieftain? Oh, also, you are aware that if you do stay, there is a reasonable chance you will run into Mr. Red and the rest of the members of your old group, as this is where they designated this where they will be. But it won't happen for a bit
Whee!
longer.
Nice.
The only ones missing, I think, from here be Miss Lilac, Mr. Black, and Mr. Brown, I believe. Everyone else is...
And then Min, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, Miss Lilac.
Yeah, Miss Lilac.
I think she went back into town to.
Yeah, I don't think she... I think the idea was...
She went
I mean,
back into town, and I think she was leaving, going back home, and because she tried the whole leave home thing, and it just did not work out for her. I don't
Yeah.
think. I mean, unless it could have happened, she could have gotten in like another little adventure, and that adventurous spirit renewed, but nothing confirmed so far.
This person seems reserved. Well, I mean, are they leaving to go to the tavern? Is that what you guys are doing?
well, I think
Yeah.
we're just kind of discussing that. Do we want to stay or do we want to go? Because Kaylin, you got the invite. I don't know if the rest of us did.
the official invite, but she was also told that she was free to bring along her friends if she so wished. I don't think she shared any of that.
Yeah, I
Indeed.
don't think so.
But yeah, no, she does have the physical invite.
Well,
Excuse me. Do we? Yeah, I mean, I'd say that Leah would have shared a bit of what had gone down before with the others. Done a kind of a semi-anonymous job for the employer, Mr. Red. Which Nishoni, she met us like right after that happened. I think she may have even
Yeah, you
met
guys
some of the
were-
others as well.
Yeah, you guys were camped out when she popped into camp.
Yeah, it was afterwards.
Nishoni, you do, now that you're thinking about it, do remember that the very creepy dude who freaked you and Kaylin out just a little bit when you guys first met and first started talking first camp night was in fact Mr. Purple.
Okay, I couldn't remember which one it was. I was wondering if it was Mr. Purple. Yeah.
He did that weird jumping like from one shadow to another, like literally from like the rooftop to the ground floor, and like very odd kind of elevator like motion that took less than a second. Seemed to have entered some people's skin when he did that.
Heebie-jeebies material right there.
Indeed. And you also notice the strange blade at his back that has, as a cross guard, a living eye of some sort, like a. It does still move around and blink occasionally.
That's where I left that. I'm just kidding.
I think Soul Calibur, or no, Soul Edge, getting my swords mixed up, but smaller. More, think great sword, but mimicking a long sword.
Okay. Oh, you guys certainly know an interesting bunch.
Well, you haven't even met half of them. Well, no, you've met half of them. You haven't met the last half.
Like precisely half of them. I guess does that include us?
Depends. Is the whole you're thinking of is what's left of them, or are you guys accounting yourselves among the whole?
I guess I don't know.
My point is, you guys it's interesting figures.
Yeah. I'm thinking, unless we're gonna push to stay, I'm thinking we go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Kaylin?
That works with me.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's got a good one.
Shade'll I will meet you there.
Alright then. Never mind then.
Okay.
You guys gonna make your way to the tavern then?
Yes.
That's the idea.
All right. So, who's gonna ask where it actually is? Because you know it's on the far
Did he give us a map?
right.
I thought
He
we
has a map. He did not. You can
He
definitely
did
ask and use the map to like point you the exact building, because you were only given general directions and area, not specific. Hey, look for this specific place. We just told where things were by the other person.
Tavern-like building, I assume this one here? Or maybe it's this one here. Probably this one
Who are
here.
you asking?
A lot of them do look very mead hall-esque.
Well, this place was renovated rather recently. Like, full overhaul.
Listen, I think we've been to enough taverns to know what a tavern looks like.
Yeah, but a tavern in a village that's for natives is a bit new. Because you could still see the old houses kind of mixed in and half built with the new architecture.
I look for the people day drinking, maybe?
Alright, so, but you know how to get there now. You follow the road down, take the, from your perspective, would be a hard left, go down all the way, and then it'd be a right.
Oh,
and
right.
then it is, in fact, the big ass building, though you do have to take an odd miracle. Mr. Green and Mr. Blue and even Mr. Purple do agree that is both the inn, because, well, technically it's this entire place is the tavern. This place right here is the inn that's next door. That's where all the rooms are, if you were to choose to stay here.
Inn and joint inn and tavern, separate buildings now. Fair enough.
Indeed. So if things get rough, rowdy, and precarious in the drinking hall, it does not disturb anyone who's choosing to call it a night. So where's everybody going? Who's doing what?
Alright, well, if we're looking for the chief, he probably would be... I mean, there's a chance that he's in a private room in the inn, but in that case, we'd have to, search all the private rooms, in which case I don't think we're going to get very far. I'd say we look in the tavern.
Yeah,
See if we can
look in
find
the
him.
tavern and inquire.
Alright. So you guys make your way down?
It is going to stay where we were.
I guess
So,
Jade was splitting the party. He's staying behind.
Alright.
Splitting the party.
Sweet. Alright, so everybody else is going down the path?
I will be playing the Murzas on this group.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Always the fun roll.
Hmm.
As the 4 of you technically, Noodle's still with you, are making your way down this path. Yeah, a little bit more ways. Yeah, it's called here the old cross street. Anything you guys like to do or talk about on this little? It's a bit of a walk, and you do notice that companion. You told him that you were going to stick around for a while, right? You just ghost him. Jade.
What? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Did you tell them you were going to stick behind, or did you wait for everyone to leave, pretend to leave with them, but then did not do it?
Well, of course
No, I
it's
was going to meet them. I was going to catch up with them.
Okay, so they're aware that you're going to catch up with them just a little bit afterward. Okay.
Yeah. As they were walking out, he was just like, "I'll meet you guys at the tavern."
All right. All right, then as you guys are walking and you see the first turn and you see where you are, you pass the oh, you're not entirely sure if this is the front or the back of the inn and the tavern, but you do arrive there. And you're about to walk in. I'm going to put a pin in this real quick and we'll go up to Shade. What exactly will you be doing while they're doing this little bit of
So once he goes, once they leave, he'll make sure that they're not there, and then he'll go back to the man. He just says, "You seem like a man whose business it is to know things."
who are we talking to right now?
The one that had originally given me the
I'm sorry, you cut out for me. The one with what?
gave me the card.
Card. That'd be Mr. Purple, right? Directly in front of
Mhm.
I'm sorry, so what did you say to him?
that he seems like a man that makes it his business to know everything.
And you see for the first time he does in fact close that massive book and then puts it aside and does give you his full attention.
Now that'd be Mr. Red. Sorry, bad joke.
Oh, I must mammon. What he would have said. He. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's essentially just. It's if he was there, he'd essentially call you a jackass.
Misty.
Oh, but-
It's fun being the nearest of the group, isn't it?
Yes. But he does go up to him and he says, "I am looking for an area with strange forces you might not see normally. The area itself might be distorted, spiraling into madness. And at the very end of this path or this area is a light or artifact that I need that you come across."
And you can see as Mr. Purple's starting to deliberate, think about his answer, you hear another voice and another pair of footsteps that come up. Behind Mr. Purple seem to be coming downstairs the tower and seem to be almost like giving you that slow clap applaud, just trying to find out where it is. No, it's not a golf clap. Damn it.
Oh.
Thought I had that for a second, but no. It only has a golf clap on this thing.
Well, I mean, this, the thing he's looking for, it's definitely a magical artifact. It's definitely not from here. And gravity would be greatly distorted.
Well, that sounds interesting. Dangerous.
Very.
Just height mound of mystery. And you do see assume is it tiefling?
Okay.
Walking down the stairs, walks past Mr. Purple and does ingratiate himself next to you. Pays absolutely no mind the fact that you are a flaming skeleton and offers you his hand. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr.
He takes his hand firmly, just shake.
Hey. Yeah.
Just
Call me
like-
Red, if you wish. Mr. Red.
Alright, Mr. Red. I am looking for this area before others stumble upon it, and lots of nasty things would unfold should anyone come into contact with this book, especially the man I'm looking for. No.
Bit of good news and news for you, I think. What you're asking for is just vague enough that it actually falls into a few categories. Things that are on this island, some on the old continent. But only one matches the exact description. And luckily, I think, for everyone here, that certain someone you're looking for can't narrow it down. So they have to go everywhere. And for the most part, it seems that they still haven't found it.
Very well. That's good. You should know if you stumble upon this that words and feels will not work on it. It is best if you leave it be.
If it was my decision, honestly, I'd throw it away. That's I'm only, well, me. And I don't have to make them. I leave those to those who feel themselves obligated to. So, I'll give you one last little bit of this is advice. No, this is more of there it is. And you see that he does lean in, he does put his arm around you, like in that the Amigos hug kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only one hunting him. And for some reason, you're the most civil.
When
I
the
don't know
occasion.
That will take you far. Be careful. There are a few other things here that even he doesn't know. Well, if he found out, he'd be a lot more annoying. And there are others who are... Well, there's no shortage of stingy, short-sighted, power-hungry, insane... I'm sorry, I'm going to start rambling if I keep this going. I'll keep an eye out. And in exchange, if I find something worth trading, I'll let you. How does that sound? And you see him flip a card in his hand, not unlike the one you saw Kaylin take out of her bag right before she dumped like massive amount of supplies for the two elves who brought you.
He will take the card, and you see him open up his cigarette case and place it in there, along with the other one.
Excellent. Mr. Jade, I don't suppose you're free or available for a bit of quick work. We've actually been contracted by the chief to take a quick look at something, and someone's reported some unsavory activity a bit up the island. Something about people going missing, goblin attacks, necromantic individuals just mucking about some old, distant places and whatnot. A man of your talents could certainly be in handy. If you're free. And of course, you'd be compensated accordingly.
He kind of looks around at everyone else there and just sticks his hand out. All right, just give me the details.
Excellent. We'll all be meeting here roughly after sunset. These two got here a bit early, I think. They misheard when I said just be in town. But I'm sure they have plenty of company. We'll be here, and if you're interested, or if any of your companions, I believe I gave my invite to the lovely, well, goes by Caven now, uses to take up the old one. You know where to find us.
I believe I do. Do you have a map of this town? one that I could use this time.
I believe and quote, or correct me if I'm wrong, my dear. He turns over to the receptionist again. Still no one's asked. And sell those, don't you? Silver piece? Yes. He flicks her over one and she does. Catches it without actually catching it, just floats. Coin just immediately levitates behind her. And then a map just comes out from the shelves to this hand. Thank you. Here you are, my good man. Map of the town. Let me mark a few places of interest.
Excellent.
So here and here. Best smiths for armor and weapons. They're brothers. They argue. They're dwarves. But as long as you pay, and as long as, well, things tolerate a bit of their back and forth, they do fine. Just up ahead, bit of mix of herbalism and that takes the impressive knowledge of the natives of this island, as well as many of the imported goods from the continent as well. That's usually where you'll find most supplies for travelers. So someone like you, I think you might actually find a few more interesting things. And he just gestures to your cigarette case. A few interesting flavors of, flavor. And then, of course, on the other side,
The deer.
Alright.
well,
Well, he's
you're
looking at the while he's talking to him.
Sorry.
And last, here is where you'll find the chieftain, the office, where most business that has to be official business is conducted, but he tries to avoid that. This specific chief seems to be trying his best to, let's say, modernize his people with all the new and interesting developments that the settlers have brought. And while it has improved a great many things, there are a few of the others who are a bit touchy on how much he's willing to forsake for this progress. And of course, you know the tap.
Yeah. He does. Seems my compatriots don't know this detail. He'll roll the map back up and put it in his coat. Okay, sir. I will meet you here later on with the rest. And if some of this group wishes to come along, they shall as well. He sticks his hand out to shake on the deal.
And he does grab your hand, holds it fine, fire, not bothering him whatsoever, just smiles. And you do notice he has can't really see the difference in his pupil. His eyes are a solid color.
And he just has a feeling, but he does tell him in Abyssal, don't fuck with me. I'll come after you. Because he has a feeling that he'll understand him.
And he does give you just that wide, not like showing his teeth kind of smile, but like his eyes crinkled. There's almost the Kakashi smile. Says, I'm flattered. But not ready to be in the relationship.
He kind of has a little bit of a chuckle before he turns and starts walking towards the door. And, I think that he'll keep it at that. he had gotten a lot of information. And even some information he wasn't looking for that you guys would need. It's all good.
Works out.
Yeah, he'll just
Basically.
try and catch up to everyone else.
All right, and we're gonna just out of frame there and go back to you guys. And I'm gonna ask, how's everybody doing for time? Do we want to do the quick entrance into the bar with you guys' group, or do we want to call it here and just pick up here next week when you guys enter the tavern?
Should we make a dramatic entrance next week or this week?
I'm good either way.
I think doing a dramatic entrance next week. Because
Yeah, I think that might be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think of how. Like,
There's like a
I want you guys to think of an entrance. Like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna just sit in there? You're gonna demand something, ask for a drink, keep a low profile. Just gonna come in like
All of
looking
the
for
above,
somebody.
probably.
We'll
No, yeah,
rehearse a
probably
musical
all of the above.
number.
gonna bust in singing,
no.
asking for drinks.
His forehead is going to be red from all the face pulp.
what's it called? I don't. There's knowing you guys or seeing you guys for the last few days. There's like a 50-50 chance you're gonna start a shootout, and I mean, you hired me for security, so I gotta catch up now.
I mean, we're never looking to start any trouble. We just want part of a map to legendary key, you know. Nothing much.
You just want the map to the ancient king that has a key that we need to open it some ancient doors, and you know we need to go check on somebody.
Yeah.
And all it is.
Nothing
Just a hop-
complicated.
Yeah, just a hop and a skip away, guys.
Exactly.
Of course.
Shay's probably like, "Oh my god, I kept too long. They probably already punching someone."
I guess we'll find
Can you
out
imagine
next
him
time.
like next time on Greedfall.
Woo!
He was originally. I was gonna ask Kaylin to stay behind.
Oh, that would have been more interesting.
I was gonna
Would be a
stay because she's so good at talking to people. Then I was like, if Kaylin gets her hand on this magic, I will never hear the end of it from my boss. So
Befriends the artifact.
I'll be shot for this. Nah, we're like chewed out. I've been chewed out before.
I can literally see him having that conversation if he ever gets his hand on him. It's his face, like finally captures him. He's like, yeah, we're not taking like the direct way. I'm literally dragging you through every dimension you destroyed just to do that.
I tie him up, put the lasso on my horse, and then just slap my horse's ass. All right, deuces.
All right. Like you could literally just walk into like your boss's place to hand him over. Could ride backwards through every place you came through looking for his ass. That just becomes the new myth. The flaming like the ghost rider that's dragging a demon like through the world for some reason.
What happened? He tried to fuck with me while we were playing cards, and I'm gonna straight flush his brains. But this was fun. I can't wait to see what
Yeah.
shenanigans we get into at the bar.
Nothing bad, I'm
Me
sure.
neither. Look, I specifically placed certain people, certain places depending on where you guys are going to go, so you're never not going to go somewhere and there's no there. But I did not expect you guys to go to the tavern. I'm honestly thinking you guys were going to hit up the either the marketplace, like the chieftain's like straight up his quote-unquote mayoral office.
I mean, the way I see it is we need to get rooms regardless, so you can get that set up, see if he's there, and then we can try other places.
That's also another interesting thing. You guys assume that this is going to be I gotta talk, get rooms. This is going to go just the way we thought.
I mean, it is also a very crowded town, so hopefully they have enough rooms.
That probably will. This place isn't like super bustling with tourists or anything.
I mean,
People
yeah, it's
here-
not tourists, but
It's more like business trips. Like people who are staying here in this place are like on tight schedules.
it's scheduled. Yeah. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was fun. This was really fun.
Yes.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys,
so
for
much
playing.
for hosting.
No problem. This was fun.
I do want to be hosting a game on Wednesday. That's when we are meeting Rachel.
Right.
So yeah, we're kind of gonna carve that day out. So
That's there.
who
Right, you
knows?
cut out for
Maybe,
me, so could you repeat that? Sorry.
oh no, we're meeting with Rachel for the first time on Wednesday, so I won't be doing a set
Oh, sweet. So next week?
next week.
Next Monday, it sounds like.
But like I said, was maybe because she apparently likes wants to be in.
You
Who knows,
broke up
maybe-
a little bit there. Sorry.
Because we heard that she wants to be in that track, right? So who knows? Maybe she'll want to play D&D, whole role playing.
Heck
You
yeah.
cut out for me so bad. It sounded like you said she wants to be an or not.
No, she wants to be an actress or actor.
Okay.
So maybe D&D will be something to her liking.
Oh yeah. It's always good practice.
Definitely can't hurt.
Hopefully.
Let me show you what my grizzled dwarf sounds like, or my haughty elf, or like my kicked back. This is my high elf. Like this is the stoner druid I've been working on.
But yeah, we'll still let you guys know. I hope you
Awesome.
guys have a great week this weekend.
Same.
I don't.
This week, if you guys want to hang out at some point, we can figure out time for that. Something like that.
Indeed.
See you guys.
Oh, yeah, no. See you guys around. That
Have a
one
good
shot
one, guys.
idea is still in my head, man. It still sounds awesome.
Yep. All right, guys.
Good
I'm gonna
night,
jump on
guys.
the soil. Take the doggos out.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care, guys. Sleep well.
Yeah, guys. Bye.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
All right.
Good night.